Hey guys, my name is Kelly and I'm a coach on Team Living Water under Brandy, and I've been waiting for this program to come out for a very long time because MMA is my thing. Although I've never done any formal training in it, it's my soulmate workout. I've been doing it since I started Turbo Jam like 8 years ago. Like, it's my thing. And Joel and Jericho started out with a company called Les Mills, and the program that Les Mills has is called Body Combat, which focuses really on making all the moves authentic and with proper form, and Quarter Force is going to be very similar. So I have spent a long time under amazing instructors at my gym taking this program, came very close to getting certified in it, just couldn't do it at the time. And I've worked really hard on perfecting my form. And I've heard the best tips from all of the instructors. And I asked Miranda if it would be helpful if I did a few videos on all the different punches. Now, I'm sure that Joel and Jericho will do an amazing job on the DVDs, on the workouts of teaching form, but you never know when someone else might say something that just clicks all of a sudden and you get it. So I thought it couldn't hurt. Disclaimer, I am not certified, I am not trained. I've just been doing this for a while. And if they say something that contradicts what I'm saying, go with them. They're the experts. This is just what I've heard over the years from the instructors that I've taken Body Combat from, and from what I've picked up, on the DVDs and everything so far. So I wanted to start with stance first, because that is the basis of everything else. And what you need to do is think like a fighter. Everything you do, you need to think like a fighter. You need to be picturing a person in front of you who wants to kick your butt. And how are you going to protect yourself and win the fight, or what you need to think of. So as far as your stance is all about looking intimidating and at the same time protecting yourself. So obviously, they talk about the dominant foot, whichever one that is. But let me ask you something. Which one's more intimidating? Come get me, or come get me? This is very open, you're not using your core, your arms are out here, they can get you here, they can get you here. You need to protect your core. Don't completely exaggerate it and do this, but hunch in just a little bit, crunch in just a little bit. All of your moves should be just a little. You want to protect this area with your core and your shoulders, and then you want to protect your face with your hands. And a good way to make sure that you have your guard on all the time, especially in the beginning, is to have your fists lightly touching your cheeks or your jaw right here. So when I first started combat, all my punches would come, like I would have my hands actually touching my face, and then I would punch to remind myself that this is where my guard needs to be, not down here. So the very first basic thing that you need to practice is your stance. Obviously 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Most things you do, the back heel will be lifted because you want to be forward at them. If you're back here punching, it's not going to look very intimidating. You want to be just slightly forward, okay? And then protect your core. Hunch your shoulders just a little, not way up by your ears, but just a little. Pull your backside in a little bit. And not this with your elbows, because if your elbows are out, they can punch you here. Elbows down and in, and then make sure your guard is up by your face. And if you need to touch your cheeks or your chin a little bit to remind yourself that that's where your hands should be, do that, because it's very hard in the course of doing everything that your guard ends up, it's very easy for your guard to end up coming down here, and before you know it, you're punching a little kid on the floor instead of someone in front of you. So touch your face all the time if you need it to remind yourself, or just always think, guard, am I protecting myself, versus being open and ready to get punched. So that's my first little tip. I hope that helps. Next time I'll maybe do a tutorial on the cross and the jab, and then the hook and the uppercut and all the other punches and kicks. Have a great day. And maybe before you start your video, before you even push play, just get yourself set. Think through what I said about your guard and your protecting yourself, and just stand there for a minute and see how it feels. So that way when you are starting to listen to the combos and everything, you're not having to think about that and what the combos are. Anyway, have a great day. And I can't wait to do all this with you guys. Bye!